can see I'm again on the dashboard of MailMint, but what I've done now is I have enabled MailMint Pro and activated the license over here. So what I'm going to do is that apart from the free features, I'm going to give you a walkthrough on the other features that you so keenly want to see, the pro features of MailMint, right? So first let's go to contacts. You've seen everything over here pretty much, but the special feature you get here is the segments. You can create custom segments based on conditions over here. So now let's go to contacts. Here you have pretty much seen all the features available in the core plugin, but the special thing here is the segments. You can create custom segments based on any conditions you want with any data of your customers. So the list and tags normally lets you distribute users based on different purposes of your business, but segments lets you use customers' data to segment them, where you can send out personalized emails. So this can be segmenting them based on their location, based on a specific name, their age, their gender, whichever you want. So let me show you how this works. Let's say I'm going to create a new segment, and let's say I'm just going to choose contacts. Let's say email contains Rex. Okay, so if I click on preview segment, what this will do is this will show me all the contacts that had the term Rex available in the email. So I've added 2 email in my contacts. This is the only one that has Rex included. That's why this came into this segment. So let's name it Rex segment and save it. And there you go. Now my segment is saved. So whenever I send an email campaign, now I'll get to send that campaign specifically to this segment instead of just sending it to lists and tags. So this gives me so much control. So if you had the information, let's say a customer is in USA, then you can send out personalized emails during holidays for USA. And again, you have other contacts which are, let's say, from Germany. You can segment them according to the location and send out a personalized email there. You can even send, let's say, translated emails to different countries based on the location. So you have more control if you can segment the contacts. Okay. Apart from this, if you go to campaigns, I've showed you how to create a basic campaign. But if I click on new campaign, now you see you have the other 2 options to create email sequences. So let's create one. So once you click, you can see this is same as the basic email campaign builder. So I'll just name it sequence 1. Here, let's just say I'm going to choose the segment I just showed you. I just created, now I can choose it here as well. I'll write a subject line. Let's say, hey, how is it going? Introducing you to something new. So I'm just writing dummy text here, and I can design my email over here. So let's say I'm just going to use one of the templates and click on next, and there you go, it's saved. Right now this is a sequence I just told you. So if I click on this plus icon, it lets me add a second email to the sequence. I can decide how long before the second email will be sent. So let's say I'll choose it after 2 days. So after the first email is sent, it will wait for 2 days, and then it will send out the second email, right? Email 2. I'm just writing this just to show you, and I can design this exclusively again, right? So I'll have 2 emails to this sequence, and I can customize the emails for each email of the sequence. I can choose the delay. So this is a complete email sequence that you can send out to your contacts if you want to, right? So that's one pro feature that you get with MailMint Pro. Other than that, when designing your email, you get some premium blocks such as the post block. So you can drag and drop the post block over here, and in this case you can choose various layouts. You can choose various options to choose what post you want to show here. So you can choose to show specific post, or you can choose to show post by category, or you can choose just to show the latest post, right? So in this case, when you use weekly newsletter, the best practice is to use the latest posts. You can define how many posts you want to show from the latest. If it's just one, it will just show one post, or you can send out the latest 3 or 4 posts that you have here. So if I choose 4, it means that 4 posts will be shown here from the latest submission of blogs or latest publications of your blogs. So that's something you get with the premium plugin. Also, if you have a WooCommerce store, you get WooCommerce blocks over here. You can show products in your email, all right, and you can choose what type of layout you want to use, how many products you want. You can change specific products or products by category. You have full control in using these features, right? So those are the blocks you get with the premium plugin. You can see this is a glimpse of how the product block looks like. You can display products in your email like this. Okay, and once you're happy, again you can click next and your email will be saved. Okay, and also I told you about recurring campaigns. That is another specialty of MailMint Pro. If you are willing to send out weekly newsletter or monthly newsletters, then this is going to be quite handy. So that is available in the regular campaign. So let's go back and let's create a new regular campaign, and let's assign this basic things. So I'm just inputting dummy content because I just want to show you how that recurring campaign works. So I'll just import a template, move on next. And now once these basic things are configured, if I click on send, you'll see that now the recurring option is available. So here I can choose how often this will be repeated. I can choose the start date. I can choose how often the newsletter will be sent. So if I choose weekly, every 1 week or every 2 weeks, I can define that. I can define the day, I can define the time. All right, I can also choose an ending date when this automation will no longer work. I can also attach it to some sort of conditions. All right, so as per these settings, it means that when I'll be sending out this email, I'll choose that, okay, if my blog posts are published at least 1 day before this time comes back for the recurring email to be sent, only then this email will be sent, or else no. So those are the things I need to define over here. And once this is ready, I can just activate it, and my recurring campaigns will be scheduled to be sent on fixed intervals. Okay, so those are the premium features you get in the campaigns. A lot of stuff, right? Now let's move on to automations. So previously I showed you creating an automation with the basic features. Now you can see that we have other recipes enabled in the Pro plugin. So if I click on start from scratch and click on select a starting point, now other than just form submitted, you also get to start your automations based on this condition, such as when someone is added to a particular list, or a certain tag is assigned, or in case of WooCommerce, you have these options such as when a first order in store is placed, when a product is ordered, or if an order status is changed for one of your orders, review received, customer win-back campaigns, price drop. You get all of those as your starting point. So let's say I'm just going to choose first order in store. This means whenever someone places an order for the first time in your online store. Next, get a lot of premium actions. So other than the top 4, everything else is in the Pro plugin. So you can choose a specific time delay. You can turn them into creating a contact. You can remove them from specific lists and tags. You can choose to stop automation anywhere in the workflow. This is handy when you use conditions. You can assign specific email sequence to be sent out throughout the workflow. You can also send this data out to some other tool through webhook. You have all this control. You can use the conditional action to set up conditions. So let's say I'm just going to choose send email, and then I'm going to choose a condition right here. So in the condition, I'm going to set if email was opened. So what this means is that the last email before this condition, if that was opened, then this condition will be true, or else the condition will be false. So let's say what I want is if the email was not opened, I want to stop this automation. And if the email was open, then I want to send out another email and then continue with the rest of the automations, right? So what this will do is that if the person opens this last email, they'll go to this flow where it says yes. And if they don't, then we'll just stop the automation. So that's the flow I just created here. And then I can just, add more steps to the automation. Other than that, I can add more actions in between if I want to. For WooCommerce, we have specific special action called create coupons. So you can send out specific special coupons to your users by generating an automated unique coupon for each and every of your users by using this action, right? I have a separate video showing you how to use the auto coupon feature for automation workflows. Do check it out, right? Other than that, we have actions to send data out to Pabbly Connect. We have an integration there. For WooCommerce, we also have options to delete coupon, change the order status, add order note. So you can use all of those actions in the Pro plugin of MailMint. So what will happen is if you have MailMint Pro, you will have more control in creating a more refined automation workflow that can deliver high results and let you control the whole process of email marketing, right? So this is really the pinnacle of automation for your WordPress site. A lot of these things will be simplified. You'll be able to send out newsletters. You'll be able to send out automated emails when blogs are published. Yeah, that's something you can do. Let me show you. If you go to the trigger, all right, if I remove this, in the starting point for WordPress, you have this option for post publish. This is a premium feature. You select that and you can choose the post criteria. So let's say categories, and choose a category from there to publish. So whenever a post in that category is published, this automation will be triggered. So you can do that, and this is pretty convenient for digital creators or digital marketers or even bloggers who are trying to use automation in WordPress. Now let's look at another special feature for WooCommerce, which is abandoned cart. If I click on that, I can enable this tracking from here. You can also do that by coming to settings and abandoned cart. If you enable this, which it means that Mailmint will start tracking people that are abandoning carts from the checkout page of your WooCommerce store. So it will be collecting the data, and once you enable it, you can choose some settings over here, assign them specific tags and list over here, and then you'll get a dashboard in abandoned cart where you can choose abandoned and are recoverable, people who have been recovered, and people who have been lost, right? So you set up when they will be considered lost in the settings. Now once you have enabled abandoned cart tracking, you can go to automations and create a new automation, and you can use maybe a recipe or create one from scratch. That's really up to you, but let's select the recipe, and you can see that this will have a trigger called abandoned cart. So when you create one from scratch, you will get this option once the abandoned cart feature is enabled. So once you choose this, you can choose to follow up for all products, and you can choose specific products or maybe product categories, and then create workflows for that. What we advise is that you create this for specific categories, separate abandoned cart workflows for specific categories, which will let you make more relevant offers through your emails, or ask them to come back with more personalized copies. All right, so that's something you can do. And once you set up the abandoned cart automation, it means that now whenever someone drops off from your site, and by not paying for a product they were about to pay for, these emails will be sent out automatically to try and get them back. And this is a very good strategy to bring back at least 20% of your abandoned customers. You can also see there's an option called integrations. Here you can integrate with zero bounds to avoid getting fake emails, wrong emails. You can integrate with Twilio to send out SMSs in your automation workflows. So in the automation, you can add steps similar to sending an email, another step called send an SMS, when you have integrated with Twilio. So that's something you can explore if you have the option to send out SMSs. Basically, you need to collect phone numbers for that. Now let's move on to settings. We have some pro things over here. For example, you can connect to OpenAI in Mailmint Pro. You can create custom contact fields in Mailmint Pro. So if you want to add any custom data, then you need Mailmint Pro over here. And if you go to WooCommerce and you want to customize the transactional emails, now you will be able to customize that on the visual builder. So this will be more convenient. Now you can send customized emails that is focused on your brand and optimized for conversions using Visual Builder, right? So that's something you get with Mailmint Pro. Not only that, you have specific blocks that are specialized for the WooCommerce customizer. So if you click on WC tab over here, you get this additional blocks that you use in this emails to send out the order details, billing address, shipping address, and even download order information when you have a downloadable product. So you get all of those in the Pro plugin. And if I go back to settings, you can see this special feature called lead magnets. What you can do is you can upload lead magnets and list them here, and then send them out to your users through emails. All right, so this is a pretty convenient feature that I would ask you to look into and try it out and give us feedback to let us know that how easy this is. So I'm not going to show around this one. This has just been released, and I want to know if you find this easy to use and if you find this helpful to use. So do let us know how easy you find it. So that's just about it with Mailmint Pro. So that's it. Now you have a complete idea of how Mailmint works, and you can see it's super easy. The platform is so easy. You don't need any documentations to understand the whole plugin. Everything is self-explanatory. All right, and that was our main goal, to create an interface that is easy for anyone and everyone. Okay, so go ahead and try Mailmint out. If you like the basic features, consider upgrading to Pro, and maybe you can turn your business into a money-making machine with the right automations and the right email campaigns. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in one of my future videos. Take care.